list this matter. Her learned counsel for both sides are present. List this matter for hearing on. When should I fix it? List this matter. Her learned counsel for both sides are present. Which date would be convenient for you?
7 November. 7 November. 6. 6 is Monday.
No. Let it be on 14th of November,
14.
Tuesday at 2 p.m.
14 at 2.
Learned counsel for both sides are present. List this matter for hearing on 14th of November at 2 p.m. through video conferencing.
Yes. Blush.
Much obliged. For admission, item number 2.
May I, Lordship? Lordship, I'm making a mention on behalf of the counsel for the petitioner, Mr. M. Kassar. Lordship, on the last occasion, this honorable court has directed the parties to sit and come up with an amicable settlement between the parties.
Yes.
Lordship, they have sit together, but they are yet to.
Some more time is required.
Lordship. So, Lordship, if your Lordship kindly let the matter come up on 30th of November, Lordship.
Okay. Heard Mr. Jose Coforte who submits on behalf of Mr. M. Kassar, learned counsel for the petitioner.
Lordship.
Also heard Mr. K.V. Angami, learned public prosecutor. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that though efforts are still on to reach a amicable settlement between the parties, and there is a hope of reaching an amicable settlement. However, some more time would be required for the same. And on that ground, learned counsel prays for listing this matter on 30th of
November.
Lordship.
30th November.
Considering the grounds stated by learned counsel, the prayer is allowed. Let this matter be listed again on 30th of November so as to enable the parties to make an endeavor to resolve this matter amicably amongst themselves.
Highly obliged, Lord.
For admission, item number 3.
May it please your Lordship. My Lord. This on the last occasion, this was came up.
This video conference facility is not helping us.
Lordship. In fact, it's not helping us, Lordship.
Am I audible, my Lord?
Not in a proper manner. Actually,
I'm so sorry for the inconvenience, my Lord.
what is to be done?
Things on.
Link is down from your end, I am being told. There is a difficulty from your end.
My Lord, Amit Jyot, very good, yes, sir. Amit Jyot Korea. Ahe.
Lordship, if
My Lord.
Oh, Lordship.
Yes, yes, Mr. Zimmerman.
Lordship, this morning I have received a letter for extension of time, Lordship. I would like to submit.
Extension of time
Lordship.
for
This matter can come up after the vacation, Lordship. What happened, my Lord? This morning, the IO of the case has been detailed to Dimapur, Lordship. And Lordship, as directed by this honorable court on by order dated 16/10/23, Lordship, without the statement has been recorded, Lordship, through video conference, Lordship. They are also in presence of the defense counsel as well as I was also present at that point in time. Lordship.
Okay,
So if this matter, now the statement has been reported, Lordship.
okay.
Now, since the IO has been detailed to the Dimapur Lordship, if this matter can come up after the vacation, Lordship.
But their vehicle is, this is regarding vehicle only.
Lordship, this is with regard to vehicle, Lordship.
Now, whether vehicle. Oh, you want some more time?
Yes, Lordship.
No, in this case, we only require a report as to whether vehicle would be required for investigation.
Yes, Lordship, that is,
With regard to that, you want to.
yes, Lordship. So if this
Yes,
matter can come up after.
Yes, Mr. Bora. The public prosecutor is, have you heard him? Mugaka. You may submit.
Lordship, on that very day, when.
My lord,
The public prosecutor is seeking extension of time. Your statement has been recorded.
No.
But the report which we called for has not yet been led by the IO. You have any submission?
Lordship, actually, the main council have to submit, but
But the video conferencing link is,
Yes, in fact, on that very day also, when this, we took up the matter through video conference, we took the whole day, Lordship, starting from 11 till 2. We have to. take
for
the whole day.
recording the statement.
Yes, Lordship,
Okay.
because of this network issues and all.
This helps their submission, the network issue.
And
But ultimately,
also there, the
statement has
defense
been
counsel.
recorded.
yes, Lordship,
Yes.
everything has been recorded.
Okay, let us give them time.
then Lordship, then may be listed on 31st October
Lordship,
of this month,
Okay,
soon after vacation,
Okay.
31st October.
okay, heard. Mr. M.K. Bora. Also heard. M.K. Bora as well as Mr. Mugaka for the petitioners. Learned counsel appearing for the petitioners. M.K. Das as well as Mr. Mugaka, learned counsel appearing for the petitioners. Also heard Mr. V. Zimomi, learned.
my lord,
Yes,
my lord, may I make a small submission, my lord?
yes, please.
My lord, in this matter, my lord, when the impugned order was passed in the court below, it was passed, my lord, taking into consideration that my statement is required for the purpose of, my lord, whether to, my lord, they keep this vehicle for the purpose of further investigation or not. Now is a situation, my lord, as per in compliance of the honorable court's order, my lord, my statement has been recorded. And my lord, this is, my lord, my vehicle has been seized pertaining to a particular case. Now, my lord, the situation is this, my lord, whether this particular vehicle for the purpose of investigation is at all required.
No, for
Because, my lord,
For that, we asked for a report after recording the statement of your statement. We asked for a report from the IO. IO has stated today, he has filed a petition stating that though the statement is recorded, but
my
today
lord,
he is detailed somewhere else. Where?
Dimapur,
In Dimapur.
which is a.
my lord,
Therefore, he needs some time for submitting the report. So unless we peruse the report,
my
therefore,
lordship,
we are fixing this matter on 31st of October.
my lordship, my lordship. In that case, my lord, may I pray, my lord, after 4th, my lord, any date, my lord.
Okay, you suggested it.
My lord, 5th or 6th, my lord.
Okay.
No.
What was the last name?
Also, but service will be limited.
Mr. V. Zimum, learned public prosecutor submits that Though pursuant to the directions of this court, the statement of the petitioner has been recorded by the investigating officer through video conferencing mode. However, today he is not in a position to submit the detailed report as called for by this court, as the investigating officer has been detailed for some official duties at Dimapur. And on that ground, he prays for some more time for submitting the detailed report in this regard.
No.
Considering the submissions made by learned counsel for the petition, both sides, the prayer is allowed. Let this matter be listed again on 5th of
6th, my lord. 6th is Monday, my lord.
6th of November. The learned public prosecutor shall ensure that the report which is called for from the IO is submitted before this court on or before the next date fixed.
Deeply obliged, my lord. Deeply obliged.
For motion, item number 4.
Item number.
May it please, my lord.
Yes.
Item 4 and 5 are similar. They are co-accused in the same case. Now here, my lord, this is a clear case of the abuse of the process of law. Lordship, I am a businessman. The petitioner in item number 5, he is a trade license owner for agricultural products issued by the Dimapur Municipal
We are
Council.
taking up item number 4 first.
Yes, my lord. But just in order to give context, my lord, because 4 and 5 are partners, business partners.
Okay.
They have also entered into a partnership agreement, which I have also annexed.
Okay.
And lordship, on now in the course of their business, lordship, they were in the business of supari, Areca nuts. Nakas, we are quite fond of doing. Areca nuts is the Tamil supari, my lord.
Yes.
So Nagas are very fond of doing the Tamil supari, lordship. Now, on 14th of September last year, lordship, 2022, the police arrested them.
Police
By-
arrested them.
Yes, lordship, by making wild allegations. Imaginary allegations, lordship, that we are involved in money laundering, in smuggling of Areca nuts from foreign countries. We are also involved in guns, arms trade. Now, and our godowns were raided. And they seized about 220 bags of Areca nut from my godown, my lord. And another 70 odd something bags of Areca nuts from the godown of the petitioner number. The petitioner in item number 5, my lord. Now, both of us were arrested. Both of us were, since we were partners, and kept under custody. And lordship, charges of section, lordship, this is important. Section 379. Section 379 is theft. Lordship knows that. 411, lordship is also well aware that it deals with dishonestly receiving stolen property. And criminal conspiracy under section 120B of the Indian Penal Code. Now, lordship, in the entire case, there is no allegation of theft, lordship, or anyone reporting before the police that their Areca nuts have been stolen by anybody, my lord. Now, after 42 days, Lordship, under custody, Lordship, they were released on bail. Now, Lordship, an innocent person suffering imprisonment, and especially a businessman suffering imprisonment, Lordship, it has far-reaching consequences on his reputation as a businessman, Lordship. He also has a family to feed. Now, after that, Lordship, this year in the month of February, the learned Sessions Judge Dimapur was pleased to release the Ariga nuts to the petitioners on Zima, Lordship. Now, this is important, Lordship, in the Zima order, it is clearly recorded by the, if I may be allowed to read page 40, my lord.
Page
40. Page 40 is the relevant portion in which the learned judge has made his observations.
yes,
I may be allowed to read from the first paragraph, page 40, the top paragraph. Lordship.
yes,
At the outset, it is alleged that the petitioners do not possess any license and or documentation for transportation and or possession of the seized item. But the record shows that the port, Nagaland State Agricultural Produce and Livestock Marketing Port, also known as Nagaland State Agricultural Marketing Port, had issued permit number so-and-so, dated 12/9/2022 to the firm MS Mahato Marketing, owned by the accused petitioner Junnu Kumar Mahato, permitting the firm to deal in betel nuts, Ariga nuts, and to transport the said commodity by road or railways from Dimapur to all over India. And the permit was valid till 12/12/2022. It is true that the accused Pankaj Kumar Singh have no permit, but he is in a partnership with Junnu Kumar Mahato and has executed the partnership deed wherein the parties has undertaken to carry out all the business under the name of MS Mahato Marketing. It is the case of the accused persons that they had procured the seized Ariga nuts from different sellers from Dimapur, Imphal, and Assam. To substantiate their claim, the accused petitioners has placed on record the purchase invoice of MS Mahato Marketing showing the name and address of the sellers, the particulars and the quantity of the purchased items, and the total amount paid to those various sellers. The amount so paid to the sellers was made from the current account number so-and-so of MS Mahato Marketing maintained with ICICI Bank. The accused persons have also placed on record the account statement to show the payment made to each of the sellers. Further, the accused petitioners had also procured the Ariga nuts from the local sellers at the village level, and that the particular village council had certified the purchase of Ariga nuts by MS Mahato Marketing from their village. Thus, from the aforesaid materials and the documents placed on record by the accused petitioners shows a prima facie case that the business of the accused petitioners in the sale and purchase of the Ariga nuts are genuine. It may be noted that the accused persons were apprehended for the offenses under sections 120B, 379, 411 IPC. However, there is not even an iota of material on record at this stage to show that the seized Ariga nuts were obtained by the accused petitioners by way of conspiracy or theft, or that the seized nuts are stolen property. Accordingly, the nuts were released.
okay,
Now, my lord, here is a case where, as rightly observed by the learned Principal Sessions Judge Dimapur, there is not even an iota of evidence that I have committed an illegal act. Now, Lordship, Supari is a commonly consumed item. It is commonly planted, and India is the largest producer of Ariga nuts in the world, as well as the largest consumer. It is very popularly found all over the northeastern states, Lordship. Now, consuming it, possessing it, or planting it is not an offense. Unlike ganja, poppy, it's not like those kind of plants, my lord. Therefore, my lord, I may be allowed to rely on a single judgment, Lordship. I have also quoted the relevant portion.
what is the status of, it is still under investigation?
Yes, Lordship. Now, the FIR was registered in the month of September last year, Lordship, on 14th. And even now, Lordship, we are being harassed, and for no fault of mine, Lordship. Now, Lordship, The Honorable Supreme Court, Lordship, has opined that, Lordship, that the sea of suspicion has no shores, Lordship.
Yes. Sea of suspicion has no shores.
Yes, Lordship.
Yes, that's true.
Now, my lord, if
Now,
the
let us issue notice.
yes, my lord, and I have made a prayer for stay after proceedings, Lordship.
Stay at this stage. How are you?
Because
It
Lordship,
is.
in Pachanlal, Lordship,
Huh.
it has clearly stated that
Now, after hearing the prosecution side, we will take final decision.
Lordship,
But
Lordship.
now, at this stage, you are on bail.
Yes,
you
Lordship,
are
I am
on
on bail,
bail.
Lordship.
Your seized articles are also handed over to you.
Yes, Lordship.
So
yes.
let the investigation proceed.
Yes, Lordship.
They may file the final report
Yes,
also if there is nothing
Yes.
against you.
Lordship.
So at this stage, we are issuing notice.
Yes.
Lordship, now, Lordship. My Arikanat business, Lordship, has nothing to do with the allegations that they have made. Lordship, now when there is a clear abuse of the process of law, Lordship, this is my grievance before this honorable court. This is not like the ordinary FIRs that are being filed, Lordship. Without any iota of evidence, they have made wild allegations against me, and Lordship, I am facing a grueling and excruciating task of a criminal proceeding, Lordship.
No, how?
An innocent citizen, Lordship, because
Maybe,
Lordship,
maybe.
I have already suffered imprisonment for 42 days, Lordship. Now, Lordship,
But you
as-
have already
yes, Lordship,
suffered.
yes, Lordship. Now, Lordship, in India, there is no compensation for victims of miscarriage of justice, Lordship. Of course, the 277 Law Commission report of India, Lordship, have made a recommendation for giving compensation to victims of miscarriage of justice, but that
No,
is yet to see legislative daylight.
let us issue notice. Because at this stage, they are not disturbing you in any
Yes,
manner.
Lordship. Why not, Lordship? Lordship, this is the issue, Lordship. Without filing charge sheet, they have been summoning me again and again and again and again, Lordship. And they have been harassing me. Now it has been more than a year, Lordship. They have not filed the final report because ample time. They
Who
have
will
already,
appear for respondent number 2? The Miss Mary, you will appear.
Lordship,
For
Lordship, for
the-
the state, yes, your Lordship.
For the,
I also,
for the IO also you will appear. We'll call for the case diary.
yes, your Lordship.
yes, Lordship.
Heard Mr. Senti and the learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Miss S. Mere, learned public prosecutor. This application under section 482 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, 1973 has been filed by the petitioner, praying for quashing of the FIR and consequential criminal proceeding in GR case number 602/2022, corresponding to state crime PS case number 7/2022 under section 120B/379/411 of the Indian Penal Code. Issue notice to the respondents as Ms. S. Mere, learned public prosecutor, Nagaland, receives notice on behalf of both the respondents. No formal notices need to be issued. However, perusal of the case diary of state crime PS case number 07/2022 may appears to be necessary for consideration of the instant criminal petition. Hence, call
Lordship,
for
if the LCRs can also be called, because LCRs will contain the observations made in the ZIMA as well as in the bail
hence call
application.
for the same. Let the LCR of GR case number 602/2022 be
My lord.
also be called for.
My lord, if the interim can be considered on the next date, Lordship, after the LCR and CT has arrived.
Regarding interim, the prayer for interim relief shall be considered after receipt of the case record as called for. Let this case be fixed, listed again on. You want a fixed date or after vacation?
After vacation, my lord,
Let this case be listed again after 2 weeks.
my lord. Deeply
Same,
obliged, my lord.
same order for next item also. Item number.
Deeply obliged, my lord.
The rest VC would be at 2.
Này, anh đi kalian itu. Coba dulu.